What's your view on the markets at the moment and where we're headed from here on out? Because at the start of last week, many had anticipated a positive close to the trading session, and it ended far from that.
Yeah, thank you, Alicia. Very quickly, three things. One, profit taking. Two, the tirade of negative results that streamed into the market on throughout the week, last week. Then thirdly, the liquidity squeeze, which is paramount for me, really. That is a problem that I see coming forward. There's little cash in circulation right now. We see that the banks are going to release results about the same time in December. If this is meant to stay, if this is going to happen, then we are still going to see further liquidity squeeze in the market. But in my opinion, what I think is this. This is a phase. The market is running at a phase right now. There are phases to the market. Currently, the market is trading at about 2005 levels. In 2005, the index gyrated around 21,200 to about 23,400. Now, this is an opportunity for short-term players who are looking to buy into the market. But worrisome also is that local investors continue to take a short-term view of the market. But what is positive is that foreign investors are taking the longer-term view in the market. They are logging on into companies that present good fundamentals, good valuations. I think that is, going forward, that is the way to go right now, going long on many of the equities in the market. But in general, I think that if we are waiting for a recovery, we might not see it anytime soon. But if we are looking to trade the market, these are very good buying opportunities. Many of the equities have been downtrodden right now. Nigerian Breweries is down by well over 15%. Nigerian Breweries is the largest capitalized stock on the exchange. It's down 15%. It gives you another buying opportunity to come into the stock. For many of the stocks that are down, it brings opportunities for investors to come in again and then rally with it to top of the markets.
Of course, when it comes to the Nigerian market, all attention is squarely focused in the banking arena. And with that, we've seen quite a slew of earnings reports being released within that space. Let's start off with Access Bank, which released numbers on Friday. And that latest report, it reported a 31% increase in revenues for the 6 months ended 30th of September, 64 billion naira being raked in. What is the market made of those numbers out of Access Bank?
Access Bank, from the result, and there's no reason going into the numbers again, but what does it play out as? Access Bank has always been an active player in the oil and gas sector. We expect that the sort of deals that Access Bank, or loans that Access Bank would have given out, will be large ticket deals. These deals, but very importantly, is that these are provisions. 30.9 billion is just a provision. Now, Access Bank came up with a statement on Friday saying that they have they have put together strategies to recover these loans. Now, when these loans are recovered, they will hit the bottom line. And I tell you, come 2010, 2011, many of these banks are going to be looking, the valuation will be fantastic, and because many of these loans are going to be recovered, and if these are done, they will hit the bottom line. And I tell you, that is going to be a very good results coming into the market from 2010 and 11.
Tayo, you're certainly sounding very, very optimistic, because if we're looking at the figures here, it's that level of provisioning that undeniably steals attention when investors go through these reports. Like you said, we've got Access Bank having made a provision of 30.9 billion, whereas you've got a player like Fidelity making a loan loss provision of 1.9 billion. Is it not a concern, the extremities of Access Bank's provisioning that's made here?
Yes, Fidelity Bank did a provisioning of 1.9 billion. Well, you cannot compare the book size of Fidelity to that of Access. The sort of loans, loans that Fidelity would have given out, like I said, Access Bank play more in the oil and gas sector. They would have given out larger ticket loans out to its customers. But Fidelity Bank very quickly played actively in the margin loan saga. However, you will not compare the volume of businesses done by Fidelity. You will not compare it to that of Access Bank. So, like I said, provisioning is just a provision. It is not a write down. Now, many of these monies are going to be collected, and then many of them are going to come back into these banks.
Let's take a look at outside of this space, because despite these reports coming in and the market, like you say, largely positive with the numbers being released by these banks, it's still possibly those that report convincingly outside of the banking arena that's going to be stealing attention moving forward and winning specifically local investor interest. What's your view on that?
Okay, very quickly, I would say that from other results that are released into the market, we see BCC, Nigeria's second largest cement producer, report the third quarter result, which looked very massive. It looked like turnover has grown humongously. But I tell you, management of BCC advised that third quarter volumes was not as expected. It is not, I mean, the company did not make up to the forecast that it had advised the market initially. Third quarter result is not as fantastic as we thought it would be. And then also management has also advised that in 2009, production is not going to be as expected also because of LPFO supply. There's short supply of LPFO, and also the company has also indicated that gas is not very reliable to their business right now because of problems in the Niger Delta. But I think pretty much as the federal government sorts out the problem in the Niger Delta, many of these companies in the real sector will begin to see better businesses. But however, in other results that were released, I see Tantalizers, Northern Nigeria Flour Mill reporting good results. I think some of these results should boost investor sentiment in this market going forward this week.
In fact, when it comes to Northern Nigerian flour mills, we've had traders over the last couple of weeks saying that they see value in the stock now that the results have come to the fore. What's your view on flour mills moving forward?
Okay, flour mills. Two things. There's flour mills and then there's Northern Nigerian flour mills. But flour mills Nigeria, which has seen material appreciation for the last 2 weeks, it's been on a bullish run for over 2 weeks now. I think, I mean, in my opinion, I think that we are going to see a slowdown in that upside. We are going to see a slowdown. We would have people selling off and taking the profit from those opportunities that they have taken.